The first day at Lincoln High was supposed to be quiet for Emma Collins. But silence has a way of drawing attention, especially from the wrong people. When she walked into the school hallway, her worn backpack hugged close to her shoulders, her eyes fixed on the floor, and her uniform slightly too big. She looked like someone trying hard not to be seen. Yet in a place where appearance was everything, she might as well have walked in with a flashing sign that said, "Target." It started small. Whispered laughter. A shove here, a cruel remark there. By lunch, a girl named Chloe, the self-proclaimed queen of the school, had already taken notice. Chloe didn't like quiet people. They made her uneasy, like they knew something she didn't. "New girl," Chloe said, leaning over Emma's lunch table, her voice dripping with mock sweetness. "You're sitting in my spot." Emma looked up slowly. Her eyes were calm, unreadable. She didn't argue, she simply picked up her tray and moved. That quiet dignity made Chloe's smile falter for a second. Then she laughed and said, "What a freak." No one defended Emma. No one ever did. Over the next few days, things got worse. Her locker was vandalized with cruel notes. Someone poured milk into her backpack. In gym class, they tripped her and laughed when she hit the floor. But Emma didn't cry, didn't yell, she just kept standing up. Again and again. What no one knew was that Emma had learned long ago how to stand up. Her father, Sergeant Michael Collins, was a decorated U.S. Army soldier who'd served 3 tours overseas. Growing up, Emma's life was a blur of base housing, discipline, and early mornings. Her dad had taught her to face fear head-on. Courage, he used to say, isn't about fighting back. It's about knowing when to stay calm, and when to rise. But a year ago, he hadn't come home. His helicopter went down in Afghanistan. They never recovered his body. The quiet girl everyone mocked was still carrying that weight. She didn't speak much because she was still trying to live in a world that had taken her hero away. One afternoon, the bullying crossed a line. It was raining, hard. Students crowded under the covered walkway, laughing as Chloe's group whispered and pointed at Emma. One of them, a tall boy named Ryan, grabbed her backpack and tossed it into a puddle. "Oops," he smirked. "Guess soldiers' kids don't need books anyway." Something snapped inside Emma. She walked over, calm and slow, and picked up the dripping bag. Then, for the first time, she spoke. "You think this makes you strong?" she asked quietly, her voice steady. "Because real strength isn't about hurting people who can't fight back." Ryan blinked, surprised by the firmness in her tone. Chloe scoffed. "And what would you know about strength, new girl?" Emma met her gaze, her wet hair clinging to her cheeks. "My dad was a soldier," she said. "He taught me that people who try to break others are already broken inside." The crowd went silent. For a moment, Chloe tried to laugh it off, but her voice shook. "Oh yeah, where is he now? Out playing hero." Emma didn't flinch. "He died protecting people like you." The words cut through the air like thunder. Nobody moved. Chloe's smirk vanished. The rain kept falling, softer now, as if the sky itself mourned with her. The next day, Emma didn't show up to school. Rumors spread. Some said she transferred, others that she was too humiliated to come back. But the truth came out soon enough. During the school's annual assembly for Veterans Day, Principal Harris stepped up to the stage. "Today," he said solemnly, "we honor not just the veterans who served, but their families who carry their legacy." Then he called Emma Collins to the stage. She walked up slowly, wearing her father's folded flag patch on her sleeve. Her voice trembled at first, but then grew stronger. "My father used to tell me that courage means choosing kindness when the world gives you hate," she began. "He believed that being strong doesn't mean being cruel. It means standing up for others, even when you're alone." You could have heard a pin drop. Even Chloe, sitting in the front row, looked down in shame. Emma continued, "I used to stay quiet because I thought silence made me invisible. But my dad taught me something else before he left. He said, the strongest voices often come from those who've been silent the longest." When she stepped down, the entire auditorium rose in applause. Some students had tears in their eyes. Even Ryan walked up to her after the assembly and said quietly, "I'm sorry for everything." Emma nodded. "Just be better," she said. That's all he would have wanted. From that day on, the whispers stopped. The cruel laughter vanished. But something new took its place, respect. Chloe avoided Emma after that, but not out of fear. Out of guilt. One afternoon, Emma found a note in her locker. It was from Chloe. Greater than, "You were right. I was broken inside. I'm sorry." Emma folded the note and kept it inside her notebook, next to her father's last letter. She never told anyone what it said. Some wounds heal best in silence. By the end of the school year, Emma wasn't the quiet new girl anymore. She joined the student council, volunteered with the Veterans Support Club, and even gave speeches about resilience. People started seeing her not as a mystery, but as an example, a reminder that strength isn't loud, and bravery doesn't always wear a uniform. And sometimes, the quietest hearts carry the loudest legacies.